Start from 2013. At that time, the current account deficit for India had become all-time high, and primarily due to a lot of gold imports. And that is where the industry started discussions. There were a lot of forums. All of us were participating in these forums, and everybody said we need to do something. And this is the point where the genesis of this whole idea of Muthoot Gold Point started. What we need to do. So as the first organized sector national level player, Muthoot Papacham Group, we decided to venture into the gold recycling business. So we started our first branch called the Muthoot Gold Branch in Coimbatore in November 2013. And this whole proposition was to create a very transparent, scientific and a standardized platform for consumers to sell gold. Now, as you all know, the government of India now does not want to encourage gold imports. But culturally, India is a gold country. I think gold is embedded into the DNA of the Indian culture, right from any rituals, marriage, birth, gifting, a lot of these religious festivals, cultural events. Gold is bought for self as well as for gifting our near and dear ones. So how do we manage this situation where, in India, as you all know, we don't have gold mines. There's only one functional gold mine which is hardly mining 3 tons. Our average consumption is around 800 tons. So 99% of the gold consumed in India is imported, and which was creating this CAD, current account deficit issue. There is an estimate which World Gold Council has given. There's 20,000 tons of gold lying in private holdings in India, so which is lying in lockers. Consumers like you and me, all of us, our families have some gold which is unused. There's a lot of gold with the Temple Trust, and this needs to be recycled. But how do we get into this recycling? And that is where this Muthoot Gold Point proposition came into existence, which me along with our directors and their blessings, we created this platform where a consumer does not feel cheated when he or she is selling gold. Now, normally you all know, whenever you go and anybody wants to sell gold in the market, they mentally prepare that there's going to be a big cut. Why? Because things are not very sure, things are not transparent. At Muthoot Gold Point, we offer full transparency. Every activity which we do, right from weighing the gold of the customer, cleaning the gold, we do a XRF testing. We've invested in very high-end machinery where we can detect up to 20 elements in that gold ornament, whether how much gold is there, silver, copper, other elements are there. And also we melt the gold. If the customer is sure she wants to sell, then we would advise her that if you melt it, you will get probably a better valuation. And that's how we started with Muthoot Gold Point. So far, from the first branch which we opened in Coimbatore, so far we have opened 9 Muthoot Gold Points. These are in Coimbatore, Chennai, New Delhi, Mumbai, Ahmedabad, Vijayawada, Madurai, Bengaluru, and Kolkata. After having opened these branches, and we'll continue to do that, we have plans to open 4 more branches, but we thought, why not take this platform one step further? So we figured out, we've done quite a bit of survey, study, research also, and we figured out that we also need to go and provide doorstep service to the customers. And that's where today what we are launching is a mobile vehicle. A vehicle which will go to a consumer's place as and when the consumer calls. And there we parked out there, and then we can do the transaction right there in front of the consumer. See, what is this advantage? What is the additional advantage? Besides the transparency, scientific manner in which we are doing and providing a standardized platform for the customer to sell gold, this is providing doorstep service. It is also a very secure thing for consumers. A lot of customers don't want to carry a lot of gold and go to, say, Zawari Bazaar to sell. They would then prefer something nearby. Now, nearby they may not have a transparent platform, so they end up selling to whoever, some unorganized player. So this is what we want to experiment. It is very much in sync with the government of India's strategic position that the industry needs to get into recycling, need to encourage customers and consumers to come out and sell or recycle their unused locker gold. So this is the launch event here, and that's the reason we all are gathered.